morning, everybody. We are headed back down to New York. We're getting a little bit of a late start today. It is almost 11 already. Just one of those mornings could not get moving. Sat around, spent some time doing some video stuff on my phone, and y'all know how it is. Figure out how to get back on the freeway here. Much like when we left Houston, we are going to basically just be redoing the route we did yesterday, and then we'll decide if we're going to see the Mets or the Yankees tonight. I feel like it'll end up being the Mets just because they're close, and then tomorrow we'll have all day to make our way over to Yankee Stadium, but we'll see how it goes. If we get Yankee Stadium done tonight, then we won't have to worry about it tomorrow, and it'll make our life a little easier. Friday, whenever we go to Baltimore. So we'll see. First things first, we got to get to New York. Looks like we're going to hit a little bit of traffic. I meant to look up if lane splitting is legal in Massachusetts. My gut says no, even though I've seen a couple of people doing it. Jesus. One thing I will say is that the aggressive nature of East Coast drivers, wow, I appreciate it in a car. It's certainly a little more unnerving on a bike. Good. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. Man, I wish I had like 4 more days here in Boston, just like in Philly. Maybe next time I do this 2-month baseball trip, I'll spend a month in Philly and watch 15 games, and then come up to Boston and spend a month in Boston and watch 15 games there. Be a heck of a lot less riding. I love this place.
Overall, we only did about 214 miles this day, and it was pretty uneventful and straightforward, which is exactly what we're looking for. We did get to pay $30 again for the pleasure of riding back into New York City, but at least this time it was on purpose. And soon enough, we were there. So I got to the hotel and actually decided to head down into the Bronx to see the Yankees, so we hopped on the subway and headed over. The new Yankee Stadium opened in 2009, and while the old one had a lot of history, the new one feels a little bit like an airport terminal. It even has its own Hard Rock Cafe, and the team store gives off real Hudson News vibes. Overall, much like Globe Life Park, it feels just a little bit big and sterile. And in Yankee Stadium in particular, it feels almost like it's built as much for tourists as it is for actual fans. Even as a Red Sox fan, though, I will say that the Yankees fans are really good, and the absolute best part of Yankee Stadium is the right field bleachers. They call themselves the Bleacher Creatures, and they are loud and raucous and having a good time, and I really appreciate that part of it. I think if you didn't have the idea of old Yankee Stadium and all of its history, it was built back in the 20s in mind, I think this new Yankee Stadium would come off better. But seeing how it's right next door to so much history, it feels a little bit forced in my opinion. Overall, though, it was a beautiful night for a game and a good way to kick off my 2 days in New York City. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if you like this, subscribe to see more, and we will see you next time.